Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Spelunky 2, where we're going to do at least a few more runs to the shortcut here. I would, at the very least, like to get down to Neo-Babylon a couple more times, search for any more weird stuff that we've not yet seen, and definitely make it back into the weird sarcophagus room at least one more time. That really sucks. I'm pretty sure that was like the tile. Like, if that fall had been one tile less, I think we wouldn't have taken damage. So that's a real bummer. Let's hope it's not an omen. Boy, it is hard to get a Yeti to fall to its death. I guess that would, that makes sense. They evolved to survive in this environment. The Moon Yeti has a preternatural ability to avoid falling into holes, even while unconscious. Alright, so I think our plan here is just let the Yeti Queen get over near the corner there and then roll a bomb into the corner. And hopefully she will not be smart enough to avoid that. Because I sure would like those fancy shoes. Alright, not a bad outcome. I guess the shoes fell. Okay, well, that's maybe... Yeah, that's a real shame. He might be pretty close to the edge on that side. I'm gonna throw this through there. And did that work? It totally worked. Okay, cool. Well, that was like really smooth. Did they... Neither one of them dropped ropes? Is that right? So last time there were ropes. No, okay, there's definitely ropes over there. Okay. Only one of them dropped ropes. It's still pretty good. Nope, there's more ropes down there. Well, I mean, we probably ought to go get them. I'm a little worried that a rope won't actually stretch from here to there. I'm gonna... Hold on. Right, we'll lay it down from here. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, listen. I'm not a big fan of the parachute. I've made no secret of that. But if there was anywhere in this entire game that you might want to have a parachute, this might be it. What happens if I throw a pot at this dude? Okay, it does not, in fact, knock him out of the thing. Well, I definitely want that mech suit. Surrender it to me. Alright, where are we going? There's our little buddy. Let's go save our little buddy. And by save, I mean do not crush him with a mech suit. Probably. It is remarkable to me that you don't just like, completely obliterate the body of a Yeti when you land on it with this thing. It's kind of a bummer that, like, this is a cool thing. The mech suit's a neat thing. Oh, I guess we're leaving. I was about to go try something. What I was thinking there was, hey, the mech suit might have us at exactly the height necessary to get into that hole in the wall that always occurs slightly above the door. Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be a fun way to get in there? I'm so nervous about this. Okay. I was really worried about it just flying over and hitting the wall right next to us and instantly killing us. Okay, so we have here a pet garden containing a turkey who's about to get cooked. Sort of don't want to drop down there because it's terrifying. I also definitely want turkey. Uh-oh. Okay, that worked out. Alright, we'll just keep this one. We're not gonna... Boy, bodies just get flung all over the place by these damned energy orbs. Alright, hold on, let me try that again. Gotta jump in the coyote time is all. Okay. So I was about to say, it's a bummer that you don't get to use the mech suit very much. But I guess if they occur in multiple environments, that sort of justifies the dev time spent on them a little bit better. I think we are going to just take this platform down. Or follow it down, at least. Okay, be very careful. Okay, well. Cool. I'm so glad that that's how that works. Instead of it just, like, preventing you from moving over or allowing you to move over. Because, Spelunky, everything has to suck as much as possible. I'll say this. You know what they could make worse? You know, it could be worse than it is the fact that hanging allows you to avoid fall damage. They could totally have made it the case that if you fall a certain distance and then hang, there are consequences, you know, as your arm is yanked completely clear of the socket, and they didn't, so mercy, I guess. Oh, come on, random skeleton. How are you even still alive? Alright, there we go. I didn't feel that I could safely kill the bat, but I could safely get him to kill himself. So, how are we going to manage this one? Yeah, look at the bank shot. Very happy with it. Things went all right. That's a bit of a fall, in my opinion. I'm trying to grab the edge of the ice here. There we go. Down and rope. Okay. So now we have a way down. I don't really know if I feel like I have a way to kill that. But we don't have to kill the King Yeti, right? I think it's a really good idea to kill the Yeti Queen, because the boots are super, super helpful. The compass is certainly not bad, but it's way less necessary, I think. Oh. Okay, that could have been real bad. Don't worry, little guy. I'm going to get you out of here. That time I was ready. I'm going to get you out of here, but also I'm quite cross that getting you out of here is only going to return me to default health rather than actually netting me anything. I would really like to know where that goes. You know what we should maybe do is go to the bottom of the wet fur room and, like, you know, down on the spikes and scan downward. See if we can see another room below that. So far, we've not seen anything terribly meaningful in 1, right? I don't remember. 6-1? 5-1? Whatever the hell 1. That doesn't mean that there can't be anything. Oops, that was stupid. I knew that was going to be a super long fall. Also, can I express to you my anger at the fact that I didn't just... Yeah, like, what is going on with... Oh, that's bad. What is going on with not just riding the platform down? Why does your character grab the ledge even if you're not pressing anything? Who designed this? Also, can I tell you, kind of hate the synchronization on these things. Hey, that's conspicuous. What's the deal with this? Nothing. It is conspicuous, though, right? Alright, well, looks like we've narrowly survived 6-1. It is 6, okay. The worlds are all numbered wrong because of Olmec getting his own world count, and for some reason the ice caves being its own world. It's very strange. Alright, well... I don't remember, was the weird sarcophagus room here, or was it on 6-3? That's probably it right there. Shoot. Alright, well, the enemies all hate each other. So it's still Spelunky in that sense. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Okay. That's very frustrating. Wow, that was me holding up while I threw, by the way. Because, you know, sometimes if you're in the air, character just throws up even if you don't want him to. But other times, if you hold up, it's still, you know, Spelunky. That was, I hit jump, and I thought that my character might jump. You know how when you hit jump and you're holding on this, your character does that? But, it seemed like I just let go while falling sideways instead of jumping, and I'm not even sure how that's possible. Because you do have to press jump to get your character to disengage from the ledge. It's not like you can just hold to the side and have them go. So yeah, I have no idea what happened. I wish that fewer of our Spelunky deaths were followed by me saying, I have no idea what happened. Got him. That'll show him. You think I could bank a bomb? We're gonna try this. I'm gonna try to... Oh my god, perfect. It did exactly what I was hoping for. I love it so much when a thing happens the way I was hoping for in Spelunky. It's such a rarity. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. So no, we can't see anything. I mean, wherever that backstage door... That's another parachute. I wonder if that's always a parachute. Has it been a parachute every single time? Because it totally could be, right? Oh, well, this was silly. I shouldn't have done this. We could just jump over the block, like jump up onto the block and then do the crawl and hang and get down the spikes safely, but I'm so nervous about screwing that up in a silly way. Yeah, if there is another little backstage area, it's going to be quite a ways down, right? And unfortunately, we don't really have enough bombs to just go hunting. Okay, we are close to a thing. That's pretty conspicuous up there, though, right? Alright. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm not going to be able to, I am not actually going to be able to check whether there's a thing in there. Because ice. What am I am so... I am not being cautious with my life right now. Alright, I guess let's get out of here because, you know, ghost. But yeah, I wonder if there's a way to tell, like there's a surface somewhere nearby that you destroy to get access to whatever's back there. Alright, so we know which side the thing is on, and we actually have the bombs to get a little bit creative here. But it looks like this time that will not be necessary. We've not seen anything cool on 6-1. I am cool just... I'm fine just going fast. And is that really it? Okay. Game's trying hard to give us an easy look here. Alright, so I feel protected. That's good. I like that. That suggests to me that there's definitely something wild going on in this room. I'm a little worried that if I pick one of these up, it's gonna, like, set off an ancient trap or something. So we're just gonna hold off on touching anything for a moment. And I do see the bat. We're just gonna ignore it. This place also has real weird music. Wow, it's big. Yeah, geez, how far down does this go? Okay. Of course, more enemies. More enemies. Good news is that one is definitely not a problem. So it is not the case that the ones with the same material have the same symbol on them, nor even the same facial expression necessarily. There's a whole lot of variation here. All right, I'm gonna tell you what my theory is. My theory is we're supposed to pick up one of these for something to happen, and we are supposed to have deduced from something earlier in the game what the correct combination of, like, material and facial expression and belly symbol is, and if we pick up anything except the important one, something terrible is going to happen to us. And what I'm trying to say is something terrible I think is about to happen to us, but let's find out. Ushabti, a funerary figurine created to accompany someone on their journey to the underworld. Okay. Gonna pick up another one. They all have different noises. Okay. It looks like maybe the noise is set by the color. The gold one makes sort of a coiny noise. Yeah. Huh. Alright, well, my basic theory that you need to find something earlier in the game world to tell you which one of these things is the good one, for this particular instance of the game, still might be true, but clearly they're not penalizing us terribly for picking up the wrong one. Alright, I'm going to do a crazy thing, and I'm going to hurl one of them at a wall. Let's find out. Ugh. Okay, nothing. So, not punished for picking wrong, just no benefit unless you pick right. Okay, well, that's a working theory. I don't know what to do with it, because I don't know how you would even, you know, and how you would know what to do here. But hopefully we'll figure it out. Let's just take one of these things with us for the moment. I picked one, and hopefully this is the one we care about. And then I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. We'll throw it on the altar, see if anything happens. It's a corpse, kind of. Ah! Okay, it summoned a person. Alright, I have a new theory. I'm not going to test it right now because we're at 343. But I'm wondering if maybe an altar always occurs with this room, and you are supposed to figure out like the different combinations of Ushabti characteristics correspond to different companions, quote-unquote companions, different things that will be summoned by the process. I am extremely upset by that. That should not have crushed me. Right, like, the absolute worst case scenario is it should have pushed me downward and prevented me from jumping up onto the platform, but there's no way that the physics of that... I cannot have been crushed there. Basically, that's just like that thing being tuned to kill you if you're even kind of somewhere near sorta being killed, which I guess is like a very Spelunky way for that to work, but I don't mean that as a compliment. Alright. Well, we know something now. We know that they're Ushabti. That's definitely an Egyptian thing, right? I'm gonna level with you. This is very sad. The only reason I've ever heard the word Ushabti before is because of Total War Warhammer. Because it got me into the Warhammer fantasy lore, and there are Ushabti in that, in the Egyptian-themed faction. So, probably it's Egyptian. That's my guess. Which means that it may well have something to do with the whole, you know, the whole Ankh and Scepter of Anubis and, what do you call it, the fancy hat thing. That whole secret plot. But, ooh. And a second set of boots for some reason. Which is really pulling out all the stops this time. Well, I mean, listen, I'm happy to have a gun. But I have no idea what any of it could possibly mean. So I don't know, we'll keep investigating. Ooh, climbing gloves. I love climbing gloves. Particularly here. Aha, take this. Was that necessary? No, absolutely not. Some might say it wasn't even actually helpful. So we have fallen to our deaths before. We don't think there's anything below us, right? I'm pretty sure. I didn't hear a sound of him falling and breaking on anything, so I'm pretty sure. We've fallen down there before. Unless, I guess, it might, I suppose, be the case, and I probably should have checked, but I was kind of just thinking, like, let's get back to the interesting part here. But it might be the case that... Oh. The door that leads to the backstage area for that corresponds with that one way is down there somewhere. Like, you'll just have to fall in the right place with probably with some method of floating, ideally. Actually, this is going to be really bad, right? I don't actually want to write this down. Okay. This seems like our moment, though. Damn it. This time I think... Okay. Sink was still a little tight. God damn it. This is really annoying, and we can't try to go close at all, because we know it will kill us, even though we shouldn't die. Yeah, I guess we just want to go this way. So some wild shit has happened down here. You know what? I am comfortable spending one of my 2 bombs. I do not think we care about that idol. We're making a lot of money really quickly here, actually. Alright, so we see the door to the Ushabti room. It seems to always occur on 4-2, or 6-2, which is great information. I'm actually just going to hang here for a second. There we go. That's what I was figuring would happen. We're just exploring, looking for an altar to see if it actually is the case that an altar always occurs along with the Ushabti room. So obviously, if we finish the stage and there is no altar, then we can rule out that idea. So I'm going to come in here and grab this, and then we're going to just carefully explore. Everything is a nightmare. Everything is always a nightmare here. Yes, there is an altar. Okay, not exactly conclusive yet, but definitely interesting. So let's... Oh, I have no idea. Hold on, we're gonna throw my gun. Actually, what we're gonna do is this. Okay. We have some time here. We can make some experiments happen. So I'm gonna grab this guy. We're just gonna test some stuff. Okay, I think technically you are hostile and could damage us. Okay, that makes Caveman. We made Caveman last time. I don't remember what kind of Ushabti we brought to the thing before, because, you know, me and my brain. Okay, gold guy with what looks like a sperm belly, which is just a sentence that this game made me say. Makes Caveman. Alright. We're gonna just try this one more time. Let's say whatever this is, some sort of obsidian with a bat on the belly. I'm guessing this is gonna make us a very goth caveman. Okay, didn't see that. So, you know, this is a way that you could guaranteed get a Kapala if you had enough time. And we don't, to be clear, I think, have that much time. But it's definitely interesting for that reason. So it looks like you just always get a caveman no matter what. Which tells me that either this is not a part of whatever... Why did I do... I knew that was going to happen. Why didn't I not move? Why was I just like, no, it's cool, it's fine. We are absolutely going to keep feeding bodies to it for a minute here, though. It's going to give us something. I would say that this is pretty hard confirmation that this is not what you're supposed to be doing with this stuff. Unless it's the case that only the correct one gives you something special. But it's definitely not like different qualities of the Ushabti equal different summons. Alright, I think we got time for like one more safely. A lot of them have an image that it's so much like sperm. It's gotta be. Maybe these are the ones who worship Sobek? Alright, well, I do think we're out of time. I also think I'm terrified. God, what a bomb. What a good throw. Okay. So, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure we've ruled out a hypothesis there, which is valuable. Maybe there's no way to get on the list, but you can, like, bring a bribe or something. I'm assuming if I try to go in while not being on the list, I just get attacked. Yep, sure do. Ooh, the place has like a dungeon. It looks like the castle of Mad King Ludwig in here. Okay, well, I think that's... Do we want to go back and try again? I'm guessing that what we're really missing here is information. This may not be a thing we can blunder our way into just yet. We've definitely discovered some weird stuff. Here, I want to do this one more time. This time, we're just going to see if we can get to the end and fight Tiamat. And then after this, we're gonna start from the beginning again and try to get down here, you know, all powerful like. Well, I put myself in a bad position. Thank Kali for that jump pad. Oh right, these guys can't be whipped. Well... Okay, that's bad. Also bad. I did, in fact, break every bone in my body. Obviously, that's not the one more. Obviously. That was just a wild thing that happened. Oh yeah, this. I did look up what you have to do to get an eggplant in Spelunky 1, and it turns out you have to find a shop that has one of those wrapped presents in it, and you have to bring the wrapped present to a Kali altar and sacrifice it. That's how you get the eggplant. So, in theory, it should be possible, at the very least, to get lucky and get such a shop pretty close to the ice caves. So you might not necessarily... Why did I do this? This is a bad idea. Oh god, oh god, oh god, wake up. Nope, that didn't work. I tried to throw up. I tried to throw a body at her, and this is everything. Every part of that went very poorly. Yeah, okay, let's maybe just come down here from the beginning. I do feel like we got some interesting food for thought there. We're going to try interacting with Madame Tusk, I think. I have been reluctant to play dice in her parlor because the dice game is super dangerous. It's really easy to accidentally anger shopkeepers. But there's clearly something going on with Madame Tusk. I don't know what it is, but... You know what? Maybe we should try... Okay, I'm going to try going really fast. He says. Not really doing the thing. I'm curious if we can get into that area, the little locked room by Madame Tusk's, fast enough for there to still be whatever is supposed to be there. So if we're trying to go really fast and we're sort of disregarding our normal protocols, I wonder if it makes sense to go Lava Town instead of the jungle. The jungle definitely has some serpentininess. Oops, didn't see the spider. This is going horribly, obviously. Oh, it just ran into the wall. Okay. Need money. That is not... Oh no, that's enough. That's enough. I think this will make going fast a lot easier. Obviously, we're not going to bother so much with the... with a lot of the secret stuff. we can take on a mount here. A turkey's gotta be helpful in going fast, right? I was a little unsure that I was actually going to be able to get through there fast enough. Ah, whatever. Oops. My poor turkey and his poor ankles. Okay, but maybe let me through? No? There we go. Everything's always got to be difficult, you know? It is very embarrassing to take fall damage while riding a turkey. Wait, what am I doing? We're going fast. Well, pretty good thing I was flashing there. Okay. Real good news for fighting the boss. Turns out a gun is just super helpful. So I think we're probably going to want to drop our turkey somewhere around here. I'm going to leave the turkey behind right here. I'm not trying to take this super slowly. Oh, right, we're going lava side anyway. Oh, maybe we're not. I mean, if we're trying to go faster, we're sort of at Sonic the Hedgehog's mercy. What did he hit? Oh, that's... Yep. God damn it. Alright, we can't take this through. Oh, that gun's gonna hit me. Nope, okay. I tried to pick it up and carry it forward because I was really worried that I was going to catch myself in the back of the head with it. Didn't mean to do that. Do think it's pretty important to get this pet if we can. Going fast is going to lead to me getting fewer health resources than normal and losing more health than normal, so obviously important to do what we can here. Okay, I'll take it. Can I please drop down? There we go. Almost wasn't fast enough. It shouldn't be a big problem for us to save the sisters, right? That's not a... doesn't take very long. This is not... sorry, this is not that. Yeah. This also doesn't take that long. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I have boots. What am I talking about? Cool. Just took a damage to get the pet, so that's net neutral, except time spent. So, really, really good work there. It's entirely possible that we're going to do this and find out that, wow, that was close. It's entirely possible we're going to do this and find out that whatever it is that makes that note not appear, whatever makes whatever is supposed to be there and Madame Tusk's actually be there, has nothing to do with time. And I know that, like, how could that be the case? Because the note makes it so obvious that the person's saying, oh, you didn't get here fast enough. But like Spelunky, right? We shouldn't assume that it will work the way it should works. Even the way that it suggests to us that it does work. Because, you know, Spelunky. You know how they feel about the player in that place. Alright, buy this. Yeah, that's fine. I probably should have just bought the power pack, honestly. I mean, we are tearing through this, huh? I appreciate that somebody other than me set off that bear trap. Please let me down. Yep, that's exactly what I was worried about. And so, of course, the instant we wiggle out of the web, our character grabs a ledge. Alright, I mean, we are getting through this real fast. Oh, I hate this, though. To deal with one of these assholes, no matter which way we go. Seems like a fine time for a bomb. Oh, hey, this doesn't actually go anywhere.
Huh?
Could you please acknowledge me? Thank you. Well, that's not great. I did press the whip button in case you were curious, but it's not fast enough, I guess. And that makes that okay. Silly me, I thought that maybe he would not be able to boomerang me while I was invincible from having been hit. Let's try it again. Hopefully this time things will go a little bit smoother with the level generation. This is kind of why I wanted to go to Lava Town. It's like you get these areas in the jungle where you have to deal with a bunch of bullshit. And I feel like it's less common in Lava Town. It's usually just like a lava pit. And obviously you gotta be real careful with your bombs, but... Okay, come on now. It's gonna be tough to go fast while also trying to make sure that we're getting together enough resources to be able to buy stuff. Because obviously, like, getting down there with no items is pretty not ideal. Yeah, I hate this. Alright, well that could have gone a lot worse. We are really not making a lot of money, though. Apologies, I may talk a little bit less while trying to go fast. 'Cause, you know, my brain and also focus, that's a tricky one. So, it's a tough combination. You gotta get that alchemy just right. Okay. 8 moles. I did that in a way that was actually going to work with the 1 mole, and so of course another mole drops out of the sky completely unpredictably. Fucking... I am so tired of the moles. It's like engineered in a lab to be the most annoying enemy in any video game ever. Alright, I think we're just gonna move on. I don't know exactly how fast we have to go. It's part of the trick here. Very worried about that. Okay, cool. Just didn't go far enough. Hard to be too upset, I suppose, about spending 2 bombs to get 3 bombs. That's pretty weird. I had to press the rope button twice there. Like, I pressed it and nothing happened, and I waited a second. And then pressed it again. I'm not sure why the rope didn't throw the first time. Really? Okay, well. That's not how that should have worked. I feel like the way things behave when dropped is really inconsistent. Like, sometimes you'll drop a skull and it will break on impact with the wall in that situation. I feel like most of the time. But then every once in a while you'll do one and it'll impact with the wall, but it'll just be fine. Ooh, okay. in the interest of saving time, might have cut that one a little bit close. And then with the pots, I feel like it's the opposite, where they usually either don't break or the stuff that comes out of them, at least, still triggers the arrow trap. But very often they don't break. They will bounce off of a wall that they hit with very little force. But sometimes they do break and just you get screwed. And there's no way to know ahead of time which one of the two you're going to get. Alright, so we are just trying to make it down. Oh, well, there goes my rock. Knew it. Knew it. That's why I was very, very careful to get that rock back, because I knew something was going to happen. We don't particularly need to save Van Orsing on account of no interest in the Dracularium. Oh, interesting. I don't think that I knew for sure that the rock dog made you fireproof while you were riding it. Like, we knew that the dog itself was fireproof. Okay, we want to be very careful with this robot. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Yeah, we knew the rock dog himself was fireproof, but I had assumed I would get knocked off if fire occurred. That's really excellent. Oh boy. I don't like this with the bat. Wow. That is not what I wanted to happen. But somehow we managed to survive despite having fallen in lava, so... Weird little mercy from Spelunky. Not usually a game that has a lot of mercy to spare. Oh, we're not as high. You know what? We can't. Realistically, we cannot get to any of that stuff. We're just gonna go. I'm just trying to get through this. Thank you very much for your service, Rock Dog. You've done some wonderful, wonderful work here. Not gonna attempt to get that Rock Dog because I'm worried I will miss. Missing very slightly against a turkey is just annoying. Missing very slightly against a Rock Dog means you are dead, so... Okay, probably we can get through this really quickly. And then, I don't exactly remember where... Is Madame Tusk always on the same level? It's not very far down. It's either the first or second water world, I feel like. If this was not fast enough to get the note, I think my conclusion from that will be that it's not actually time-based, because I don't know that I could do this much faster. I'm sure it can be done faster, but I don't know that I can do it much faster. Okay, well... That's not great. And your voice echoes in here. It's like scientifically designed to make it hard to tell if this is the level that her place is on. Oh, also, I don't have a way of opening the thing. Oh, damn it. I tried to drop off of that over to that side because I thought that that was a thing that could be done. I didn't... where does this go? Well, okay. That's not going to take us in the right direction. Come on. There we go. What an annoying enemy. Yeah, this is... The fact that this is a huge dark level has completely invalidated the test, I think. Oh, no, no, there she is. I was going to say, because we're never going to know if this was even the right place. Okay, so yeah, it's not time-based. I do not feel certain, but I feel, like, pretty certain. Alright, I guess we're going to play dice for a garbage item I don't want. Alright, let's see what the dice have in store for me indeed. Hey, lucky number 12. I'm curious if we get the 7, if maybe maybe our prize will include an all-expense-paid trip to her wonderful resort, or, you know. Maybe these dice are rigged. You know, 7 is by far the most common roll on 2d6. It should, in theory, not be that hard to see a 7. I'm trying to be super careful because I... Cool. And anything else? No, nothing else? What if I come up there and say howdy? No? Nothing? And we know that if you kill her, she doesn't, like, drop anything, because we have killed her before. So, well, that was my big idea. Yeah. So, Van Horsing mentions her. There's that. Go inside. Okay, who? Yeah, Van Horsing mentions her, but he says she won't be happy that he's been freed, right? I mean, he doesn't. He says she won't be happy. He implies that it's the freeing him. I don't know what else it could be in that situation. So, how do we work with that? What is that, like... I really do not know what to make of that. Sadly, I think we're going to finish this episode with considerably more questions than answers. Oh, that was... Yep, exactly what I was trying to do, obviously. Alright. Let's try a more standard run, I guess? So what are we trying to do this time? Let's see about going to Abzu with one of the fancy weapons that we know about and see if we can fight. Already forgotten his name. Okay, we're just gonna restart that one. So in order to do that, I don't think we actually... I seem to remember that we got to... We managed to trigger the lava trap and get out of there on a previous occasion, didn't we? Maybe I'm misremembering. Thought that was... I don't know. So it's possible that we don't actually need the Ankh to do the thing that we use the Ankh for. But we do know that you can do it with the Ankh, and so that probably will be my plan for it. Okay. Always worth killing a mole early. Alright. So... we want to get the Ankh, which means we got to be able to kill Olmec. Although, in theory, you know, it's not... that doesn't require anything terribly fancy. A gun or some sticky bombs will make it really, really easy. But also, we could do it with just a bunch of ropes, just throw them up into him from below, or there's a lot of... you have a lot of options on that. Then... we go to Waterworld, so we don't need to worry about being ready to fight Anubis. Honestly, this doesn't seem like it'll be that hard to do. Now, obviously, that's the kind of thing that you say if you want to fail. Definitely tempting fate a little bit. You know, I chose not to use a bomb for that pot, and I for the ghost pot, and I regret it almost immediately. Do we want to... We could bomb it from below. Not without destroying it, of course, but we'll do it. We'll do it and hope... Okay, cool. Hope the ghost comes out this side instead of the other side. Because otherwise, we come out of this level with, like, very little money, right? How much is a power pack? 16 right now? There's no way. We're going to make 16. Yeah, and we could try to do a whole thing. Wow, that's a real easy Jedi. We could try to do a whole thing, like make the money and come back, but I think we're just going to buy 12 bombs and move on. It's not like this is bad, right? What a weird little area that is over there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by... Oh, there's something down there too, huh? So one of those areas is just the bottom side of the shop. But yeah, there's definitely something else interesting below us. I would really love to... Oh, hey, that's an altar. I would really love to not drop this pot on account of I got hit by a lizard. Is it safe to just drop you down? No, it is not. Do not do that. I mean... Right? And then... I think we just go ahead and rope back up there. Because we want our pot, but also we want to do this. Alright, 3 live enemies, and a pet is a lot of progress. And hey, that's a pretty good item. Gonna get super greedy. Okay. 4 live enemies and a pet is a Kapala, apparently. Greed justified. Do we want to do anything else while we are here? I mean, we have a little bit of time. Let's run back up here and just see if there's anything significant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember that ruby that we created? Okay, now let's go. I should definitely have grabbed the rope. Or the rock. Okay, so we're not doing amazingly on money, but I am overjoyed to have a Kapala and the Jedi already, leaving one too. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on over here? Well, here's a rock to replace the one that I foolishly forgot to bring with us. Yes, all of the blood. I mean, obviously it's dangerous to spend too much time farming blood, but at the same time, it almost feels irresponsible not to get it. Yo, this sucks. Wow. This guy's blood is energetic. These lizards are highly pressurized creatures. How easy do I think it's going to be to get that pet? You know, I think actually this is a situation where... Oh, careful. This is a situation where the idle trap is going to be really helpful. As long as... No, it won't drop through that much dirt, right? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I actually got any of that blood. There we go, I got some of that blood. Alright, we are negotiating a little tight on time here. Jumping on something almost always gets you all of its blood. If you kill it while you're directly over top of it, unless it's like moving sideways at quite a rate. I'm not going to stress too much about the 2 bits of money that we just ran past. Sweet blood. Buddy, come on. So we partially harvested him and then delivered him. Yeah, never mind. I considered going back on that thing I just said. I probably should have gone up and gotten that turkey. I'm just like... At this point, the ghost is like a much greater threat. The ghost is not a greater threat than usual, but he is... The degree to which he is a greater threat than the things around him is greater than usual, because we're no longer really all that afraid of dying from, like, attrition. Right? The odds that we get worn down via damage over time are very, very low at this point. Because we can just heal off most damage. That said, I don't think we're going to be fighting the boss on this one. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to let this get weird and complicated. You know, that's not ideal, because that's going to blow the food, the cooked meat, all the way over to the boss. Yep, which means that we got to put up with this. Let's just get out of here. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position. I would love to find a shop where we can buy some more ropes, or, you know, just a crate full of ropes also would be good. And we're actually doing really well on money. We don't have to preemptively... grab the pot on account of our early spring shoes, which is really nice. We're going into the jungle with just, like, a huge amount of resources and shoes and Kapala and stuff. Oh, I did... I was just like, yeah, we're taking our beloved ghost pot with us. Ooh. Happy about that. So this time, I think I'm actually not willing to spend a rope for health at this point in the game. We're already pretty good at getting health, and our ropes are limited enough that I'm pretty sure it's not right to do so. Hey monkey, come over here. Alright. See, if you just enter their tile at the moment that the blood is produced, you can get it all real easy. So yeah, we're looking for the moon challenge. We're going to try to actually take the bow with us. We could try to do Excalibur. And it totally might be Excalibur, right? Because isn't it the case that Excalibur is always on the water level, and the water level is always before the lava level? I think it is. I think that is true. So that might totally be the setup. Why am I even trying to whip this? Why would I not just do that? Ah, damn it. Stupid, very effective jumping. I mean, there's not going to be anything for us over there. Let's just keep moving. So yeah, I could totally see it being the case that you that you're supposed to use Excalibur to cut through the shell. I mean, Excalibur's description doesn't conspicuously talk about celestial bodies, though. I do think that's quite weird. What do you think that is? We'll worry about it later. And by later, I mean probably never. I guess one of the benefits of that would be that I get to skip a portion of the level, though. A potentially annoying portion of the level. Let's go ahead and we'll bomb through. We'll bomb through and see what the story is. Oh. Bad time to miss a jump. Almost a really bad time. Also, can I tell you how bummed out I am about the second bomb that I had to use there? Oh, we've seen this little formation before. Reward for having some fire. Sweet blood. I need the monkey to be on the right. Alright. It's not 100% the way I would have chosen to do that. Okay, this is the wrong way. Can I please be allowed to kill this dude? There we go. Okay. I managed to whip it off the spikes, I think. Yeah, I'm just not even going to stress about this ghost pot. Just keep moving. Swing and a miss. Oh. I do feel like that thing came up from below us, and probably I should have just gotten the kill there. Alright, this has been very productive. Just give myself a little blood. Come over here and grab this boomerang. Yeah, that's how you want to do that. You want to be like right inside of them. Okay, so here we have the black market, and apparently it is already upon us. Oh, it's like quite close here. Alright, well, I really want to have 10k by the time we hit the moon challenge. So, here's hoping that we can put that together. Oh, that's not a safe place to be. Man, I really do like having spring shoes. Alright, so delicious. I do appreciate that they just leave refreshments out for us. Alright, so right now we can buy the Hedget and just move on and definitely still be able to moon challenge. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know that we need that much more here. Like, obviously there are some things that it would be cool to buy, like 12 more bombs. But if we think this bow might be really important, the biggest bummer here is that there's no way to bring both the bow and the sword. And there's not really any reason to think that Excalibur would be able to slay this terrible beast, except that, you know, it's a weapon that is culturally significant. Like, we don't know that it's narratively in Spelunky significant. We just know that I know that I see Excalibur and I'm like, oh, that must be a good one. Alright, very productive. Yeah, I think we're just gonna boogie. We're doing just fine. Obviously, you can never have enough, money, but... Alright, I appreciate you making this easy for me. So, a bomb here doesn't start a fire, right? Pretty sure. Oh, you know what? I forgot that it wasn't going to roll. So we probably want to be like... Trying so hard to dial this in. Like there? That shouldn't kill the pet, right? Yeah. Okay, I know we don't have infinite bombs, but... Oh, hey, wow. That was a lot of health! So Kali has invigorated us, which seems to mean just... I think she just gave us a royal jelly? Which is nice of her.
Huh?
You know, that was a lot of bombs. I figure it was worth spending a little bit to get in there. And look at these wonderful spring shoes and all the great things they're doing for us. Okay, I got some of that blood. Alright, you gotta stop doing that. You're driving me crazy. Okay, that thing could be not doing that. That would be fine. Alright, so we are, in fact, very interested in getting the bow this time. Yeah, and the fact that, like, the bow is always present means it has to be significant, and frankly, I'm embarrassed for not having realized that it was almost certainly a secret thing earlier. In hindsight, it seems so obvious. There we go. I figured it out eventually. Hey man, what a good moon challenge. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, I would like some ropes, but I am certainly not going to complain about this. It's gonna be some kind of incredibly embarrassing instant death, right? I'm gonna die with 26 HP from letting Olbeck sit on me or something. And sure, I'll be dead in front of everyone, and sure, it'll be embarrassing, but also, my fanfic will finally have come true. You can't really put a price on that. Alright, let's go get our bow, and we're going to try to shepherd our bow forward for a while. It's not even really that far. Right, we just need to make it to Waterworld something. Okay. So, I'm going to be very careful about when I fire this bow. Only in situations where I am 100% sure that we will be able to get the arrow back. I'm a little leery of trying to get the turkey. And I think that we should probably not mess around at this point. Because, like, we're on the clock, right? Hate this. No. No. Oh my god. Come on! Fuck. Yeah, of course. Of course I fucking dropped the bow. Well, that's how we die. I assume getting killed by lava will probably remove the curse. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We gotta pick up our reward from the sisters here. Yeah. Going down to 1 health right before fighting Olmec really sucks. I hate the webs. I hate them so much. They're absolutely like... They are a thing that solely exists in the game to feel terrible to players, and I just wish that there were fewer such things in this game, because overall I like the game a lot. Boy, it sure does have a couple of glaring problems. So he's not going to fire any bombs while we're in here? Alright. The new rules of this are still not intuitive to me. So we want to get him to fire bombs. It was close enough to us to hear the sound that time. Damn it. Now that's all the way on the other side of the room. I was just curious if it would break both of the things at once, because, you know, legendary bow... It does break them both at once, so that's pretty cool. So we have 15 bombs with paste. I think there's reasonable odds that we're going to be able to, carve a hole for Olmec to settle into. Okay, that was the third set of bombs. Is it 3? It seems like it might be he fires 3 times. And I guess what we really want to do here is create a hole down below before we drop him. We don't have infinite ropes, so we have to be a little bit careful. But yeah, like this seems like the smart thing to do. Just create a hole that lines up with that hole above, which we should be able to do with the amount of bombs we have. So, like, the frustrating thing about this is we have such a small margin of error until we are actually ready to die in the right place. It really sucks. Okay, pretty sure that that's right. Alright, now we want to... Boy, how am I going to kill him at exactly the right moment? We're going to have to just time a bomb really well. So probably we're going to wait for him to come back, right? Wait for him to come back and then, like, bomb when he's right... to our left here, maybe? Hey, pretty damn good if I do say so myself. If I get killed by a bat in this cavern, I'm gonna be so mad. Or a skeleton. Alright, we're gonna not worry about money or anything. We're just gonna try to get out of here quickly and safely. He says, before turning around to make sure he's getting all the scarabs. And it really does seem like there's just no way to remove this curse, right? I don't think we have found anything yet. I don't know if we've actually tried filling up the Kapala while we have the curse. We definitely tried getting licked by a pet, and that did not do it. But come to think of it, I do not think we actually have tried the Kapala. So maybe we can do that while we're in the next area. Okay, we just gotta... That looks like it is going to cost me my last rope. We'll do it like this. Just make ourselves a little staircase. Alright. So now we gotta get down to the level with the lava, which unfortunately is a pretty late one. Without taking even a single point of damage. And then we gotta shoot the big boss man with our crazy bow. Knew it. There it is. So we just verified that no, in fact, you do not get to break the curse by filling up the Kapala, which I am not surprised by. But wouldn't that have been nice? Now, we do not have spike shoes. Important to remember. So there are some things that we just cannot do safely. Also, I'm terrified of this arrow falling on me. It would be such a hilariously stupid way to die that I feel like it's almost what has to happen. Come on. We both know you can jump high enough to make it out of here. Alright, well, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. I really don't like this. Gave myself a small heart attack. How... So we're supposed to access it from the other side. Sorry if I'm going really slow now and being, like, very quiet. I'm so nervous. There's so much riding on playing so well here. But we have really good vision, right? Doesn't it seem like our vision is unusually good? Would you please come over here? Stop being difficult. Okay. I think I am going to use a bomb to avoid having to go past Big Crabman, and because there is a crate down here. Although, of course, it's a Crabman, because that's how crates work in this place. I forgot. Silly me. You gotta imagine you don't want to be poisoned and stone cursed at the same time. That's not where I wanted that. Yeah, that doesn't get through. That was so close to me being killed by that gun. It's wild. That's wild how close that was to me being killed by a gun. Alright. I feel like 95% sure we tried this, but let's try it anyway. Phew. Very bad. Wow, I cannot believe what a bad job I did there. It's wild. It's wild what a bad job I did. having such a hard time with this? I mean, I know why. It's because I'm scared. It's because I am playing poorly on account of am scared. Out of curiosity, does pulling Excalibur... Nope. Does not cure what ails me. Wait, a terrible chill runs up my spine. Alright, we're trying it with Excalibur then, I guess? And yeah, that totally doesn't help. I'm so mad right now. I've never been as mad as I am right now. Okay, well, it did fix the curse. We just got cheated, right? Like, that's just not when the ghost comes. Didn't see it. Did not see it. Not even 100% sure why it popped right in front of me, but if it hadn't, I absolutely would have died to it. Okay, well, I'm pretty fucking bummed out. That thing's behavior is real inconsistent. Sometimes it sees you from up to a tile away, regardless of how high above it you are, and responds accordingly, but not always. Okay, look, either the thing... Again, behavior is real inconsistent. Either that thing does or does not enter my space from the front, and just like, game doesn't feel like it needs to decide. It's going to be whichever one is most annoying at the moment. Oh, right. Yeah, this is lava level. Well, now we're going to test that theory of mine, that there was some way for us to do this without needing to reincarnate, for which we must go back up here. Because I feel like we explored a little bit and we found like a door. Ah, there it is. Okay. Wow, that's where that has to be, huh? All right. Yeah, that curse. I played so well and it didn't even matter because I made a mistake and that curse is such complete bullshit. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we came down here and we looked around a little bit and we made a bomb happen. Boy, it doesn't look good though, does it? Yep, so there's just not another... Maybe there's not always another way. Maybe we got lucky that time. Take this. Well, I guess we die horribly on account of stupid curse. And it's so frustrating that the only reason we got cursed was because of a web. Ah, what an incredibly dumb way to lose an incredibly promising run. And then jump cut, because I screwed up my outro so badly that I felt it maybe was best to just go back and record a new one and paste it on here. That is going to be it for us for today. A pretty disappointing ending, but when you come back next time, tomorrow, things are going to go so much better. I mean, honestly, how could they not? And we'll see you then.